Well, I think it was around 7th grade, and I always sort of wanted to play guitar, and actually one of my friends just had an old guitar lying around, so I asked him if I could use that, and he just sort of gave it to me.
That's pretty cool. What was your first guitar?
I actually have it right here. I think it's going to be one of those like guitars I always have.
Yeah.
And it's a Lauren classical guitar. So this was where it all started. Junior year was the first year I participated in the MHS stage band, which is a sect of Montgomery's jazz band. This year they did their first Monty Idol, which I got to play at, which was really cool. And they also have the talent show every year, so you can also always do that, which is a great experience. If I'm ever like having a really tough day, I can always sort of transfer those kind of stressed out and upset emotions through the guitar. So I can turn something very negative into, for me, something very positive. Being able to always have that release of emotions has been insanely important to me throughout high school. I'm Brendan Simpson, this is what I love to do, and I can't wait to see you at MHS.
Second free throw from Peterson is no good off the front rim, and Cameron Benz skies for the rebound. Here's where she's dangerous, off to the races, and she will take it coast to coast for the left-handed layup, and that's impressive from Cameron Benz. Quite a bit of scoring compared to what we're used to here for this Cougar basketball team. Here is Cameron Benz. She drives to the hoop, and again, a scoop shot layup is good. Right past Grace Martini, and the Cougar lead is 27-23. Cameron Benz putting on a show here in quarter number 2.
We have a lot of summer workouts, and we attend camps, and we also work with the younger girls who are coming to the high school, which helps out a lot because you get to play with a lot of different people, and we lift weights and run and all practice. I started track in 7th grade, and I've always been running and staying in shape, and high school was a higher level for me. I high jump, triple jump, long jump, and on occasion I do hurdles. Compared to JV and freshman, it is a lot higher, but our competition throughout the season is pretty even, and I think playing with older girls, being younger, it helps a lot and gets me tougher. Hi, I'm Cam. This is what I love to do, and I can't wait to see you at the MHS. Is this movie that I think you like? It's got a size.
1, 2.
Well, I've been involved in community service kind of all my life. I started off in like kindergarten with Girl Scouts, but then as I got older, I became involved in different types of community service. And my main thing is I do a lot with people with intellectual disabilities. And I started getting involved when I was in 6th grade because my mom actually got a job working for Special Olympics. So I started to come to just the bigger events, but then I started to branch off and kind of do my own thing when I got older. Well, I'm actually the president of a club called Project Unify, which I co-founded this year. And Project Unify is a club to promote inclusion in the school through sports, social events, and awareness programs. So they can join Project Unify anytime that they want. We normally meet on Thursdays. And we do things like social events where kids from the Skybox and kids from regular education will go like bowling together. We have game day. Then we also have unified sports, so people with and without disabilities play like basketball together in the gym during lunch. And then like awareness programs like such as the Disability Awareness Fair. And there's also Interact and then like People Project, Peer Leaders, and all those opportunities. Always kind of all my life I thought that there was a lot of people in need and there's not much that you have to do to help out. It doesn't take that much effort to really make someone's day. And personally, I want to pursue like a career working with people with intellectual disabilities. I just enjoy it so much. A lot of people see it as service, but I really don't, because it's a genuine friendship, and the people that I work with in Special Olympics and in Project Unify, they're really great, and I've probably gotten more out of it than they have. So it's really beneficial experience. I'm Maggie Leppert. This is what I love to do, and I can't wait to see you at MHS.
Set me free. Just say you'll wait for me. In your tears.
So a lot of the courses that we offer at MHS, the mathematics level I think is very sort of matter of fact. So it's based off whether or not you can do something. And I actually don't think that the school atmosphere in math, at least in our school, is not very competitive. I mean, there's definitely people want to get high grades, but I think that just adds to the drive, the nature that drives students to want to achieve and excel in all our mathematics courses. I'm also involved with the American Mathematics Competition program that America provides. So I've actually passed the first level to be accepted into a competition called the American Invitational Mathematics Examination, or the AIME. And I've participated in that competition for the past 3 years, so I'm really proud of that. Well, I think math has sort of this inherent beauty that we miss a lot out in sort of our standard core classes. I mean, if we look through the symmetries of geometry, or even those of algebraic equations, there's a lot of hidden characteristics that we can find in mathematics that really aren't revealed. Hi, I'm Andrew. This is what I love to do. I'll see you all at MHS next year.
She may contain the urge to run away, but hold her down with soggy clothes and breeze blocks. Citrazine, your fevers greet me again. Never kisses, or do you ever send a full stop? Do you know where the wild things go? They go along to take your honey.
Well, I first started art when I was around 5. I began taking classes outside of school, and I basically just continued on. I realized that I could further my talent and like develop it by taking classes in school. So in high school I decided to take like art fundamentals and like Studio 1 to 2, those classes. There are a bunch of different extracurricular activities. So for LitMag, even though it includes a lot of writing, you can submit a lot of your art pieces for like the cover page or pictures inside of the magazine. But then one of the most definitive clubs in our school is called National Art Honor Society, and this is a club where you can apply starting the beginning of your sophomore year, and we choose students who express interest and as well as talent in art, and then these meetings occur every Wednesday. They're really fun, so you guys who are interested in art should consider joining, or you can begin taking art classes as electives. You can take, these are usually half-year courses or full-year courses depending on which level. Well, it allows me to have a lot of opportunities to experiment with different types of media, including paint, graphite, like printmaking, a lot of collage materials, clay, and it basically just allows me to express my creativity and kind of like my thoughts in a more tangible manner.
Hi, I'm Cindy. This is what I love to do, and I can't wait to see you at MHS.
She may contain the urge to run away, but hold her down with soggy clothes and breeze blocks. Germany.